My name's Tom Leeper, and I'm from Sharon United Methodist Church in Decatur, Illinois. We have hosted several of the United Methodist Church evangelists here at Sharon Church. In particular, we've had Larry and Audrey Eddings here twice at Sharon Church, and once for healing mission and once for revival and training on spiritual gifts. And in both cases, when they came to speak to us, our church was re-energized. New ministries started as a result of that, and people felt a closeness to the Holy Spirit that they probably hadn't felt before. A few years ago, we had Mike Grayson come, and he too energized our congregation, was able to lead a revival service at a park in Decatur. And we had a tremendous turnout from our church members, and we had many people from the community come just to hear his message. And we are very blessed to have these evangelists from the United Methodist Church.
Well, for me, having evangelists here opened my eyes to a lot of things that are in the Bible that too many people have always said, oh, that only happened in old times. And I found through listening to them and dealing with them and being educated by them that those things are still happening today. And the most important thing is healings. I always thought, oh, whatever God's will is. It wasn't until we went through the evangelist being here, and on top of that, then doing the Hunter series too, found that healing is for today. And that the only reason we don't get a lot of healings, we don't ask God for them. You know, he says, ask and you will receive, so you've got to ask. And the other thing I got from was sometimes God blocks our healing because there's a bigger purpose behind it. And the Eddings were very good about asking God how he wants you to feel, how he wants you to deal with your illness. Is there something blocking your healing for whatever reason? And I think the best part about it for our church was it opened our church to healing. And because of that, we have our healing services, we have our caregiver group, and I think as a whole, the church has healed, and I feel a bigger presence of the Lord here. If you ever come to our healing services, you cannot leave here without feeling your heart warm because you know God was here and he was working. And you can hear him, maybe not in a loud voice, but you hear him in your heart and in your mind. He directs our path during those healing services. He directs our path when we go to visit the people for the care group. And he directs our path in the way, when we first started this, maybe 5 or 10 people would come up and someone asked for healing, and now the whole congregation comes. And that goes back to the heart of God. He said, call your elders together when there's a problem. And our elders and our youth and our young people are seeing the adults go up for healing and go up for praise for the healing. And so that's going to carry on another generation. And that's the best part about it, because we're carrying on a great tradition of God's healing.